This game here is only 96 kilobytes. But do you realize what that means? If you take a screenshot on your phone, just the image alone will be around 2 megabytes. That's 2,000 kilobytes. So how did they manage to make a whole game in just 96 kilobytes? Let me explain. This is actually a German game from 2004, and it was part of a competition. The challenge was to create a game that couldn't exceed 96 kilobytes. And then YouTuber and programmer Gwincho explained how they pulled it off, just so you get the idea. A single wall texture by itself would already take up more than 100 kilobytes. One single texture. So, to keep the game small, they basically created an algorithm that generated the texture images back in 2004. In practice, it was a program where the designer could click on commands and the effects would appear on the image in real time. Instead of saving the final image, the game only saved the code for the effects. Then, when loading the game, the algorithm would convert that code and generate the images directly into RAM. For 2004, that's genius, right? But what about the rest of the game? Gwincho explained that he made that simple Pikachu model you see, and just that already took up 5 kilobytes. Some 3D models on their own would easily go over the 96 kilobyte limit for the entire game. But if you look closely, there are enemies way more complex than that simple Pikachu. So to solve this, they used 3D models in basic shapes, cones, spheres, cubes, and cylinders. From there, they built an algorithm that deformed those models in real time. That way, besides moving, rotating, scaling up and down, they could also bend and curve them in real time without needing to create new models. In other words, the game generated everything on the fly, without storing it and without weighing down the game. But what about the sound? Does that mean the game has no sound? Nope, it does. Besides the sound effects, the game even has background music. And how did they do that in under 96 kilobytes? Check this out. Instead of saving the music in MP3 or WAV, they used MIDI. To put it simply, MIDI works like sheet music that the game reads in real time and plays for you. So basically, the game is performing the music in real time, not just reading an audio file. It only needs to store the sound of one instrument, and with MIDI, it can play the music and control the notes for you. That's why, for example, your footsteps sound kind of like a tambourine. Crazy, right? And that's why this 2004 game fits into an incredible 96 kilobytes.